What's up, everybody? It is the Second Cup of Sunrise pod on this Tuesday, March 31st. In like a lion with some winter weather, out like one with some big thunderstorms today. It's wild.
Had some storms this morning.
Yeah, I saw the lightning all through the windows, just like every 5 or 6 seconds this morning, everywhere, and then coming in, and then
A lot of
buckets of rain at
flashes.
times. My voice is holding on a little bit here.
Yeah, we're getting nervous about you.
I know. I started thinking about it yesterday, and the irony is I had just gone to see my allergist for the first time in 2 years. It was time for an appointment.
Sure.
2 years into my allergy shots, and I am dust mite, so inside year round. Perennial is what they call that. And then he said that was off the charts. And he said the other one is just a little bit of pollen, the typical stuff people have. So I hope that's what I got going on, because Iran is off for Passover for the next week.
Right.
So it is you and I. And if, heaven forbid, tomorrow morning I have no voice,
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll do.
Yeah. Yikes.
I don't know if
Call
there's
somebody
anyone else
in.
in the building that's done the Sunrise Show.
Isabel has publicly made her departure from News 8.
Oh,
We will
yes.
miss her.
Is that today? The very last day?
I think tomorrow is her last
Oh,
day.
yeah. So she'll wrap up. So she finished her weekend show, and we'll miss her. And she's not going anywhere. She'll do some PR in town.
Right.
And she can share that. But she just did one of my favorite stories, by the way. This boom in
Yeah.
Webster.
Right.
So for the past couple of months, there's been a lot of chatter on the Neighbors app, on Facebook, and even our house, we've heard it.
Yeah.
It'll be the middle of the night, sometimes during the day, just a boom. Multiple booms. Sounds like an
Yeah.
explosion. Sounds more than a car backfiring or anything like that.
Gunshots.
Not a gun range. Doesn't sound like that. And it's unnerving. I mean, we're not like scared, but nobody knows what it is. There have been
Sure.
several stories about it. We did one
strange.
yesterday with Izzy, and I pitched it this week because I can't hear anything at night with my hearing aids out, but Steph has heard it.
Yeah.
And she's like, it happened like back-to-back nights, like Friday and Saturday. So Izzy went door to door trying to find some people yesterday and found one of the best guys. He can describe what's going on.
Every morning they take off an after boom, 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 and taking off. That's what I heard in the last 3-4 weeks, like a sonic boom.
So that there
Boy,
is-
she found a good soundbite.
I know, just down the street. That is Jerry Sullivan, who, by the way, served stateside with Aerospace Defense Command during the war in Vietnam. And from his experience and trained ear, he's been around loud aircraft.
Trust him, yeah.
He
for
said
sure.
that's kind of what it sounded like. And then he offered this next gem, too.
And I looked up immediately saying, like, is there some Delta darts or any kind of jets flying over?
Delta
because you have to break the sound barrier in order to get that boom. Random, because it's been at least 3 times, but one was yesterday, 2 days ago, that really perplexed me. Like, am I missing something? But it was distinct. A double boom, just like I remember in the Air Force, listening to jets taking off, landing, and so forth, or hitting the sonic boom.
Wow. It's wild. We reached out to police to see any update on an investigation,
Right.
whatever. The chief wasn't in yesterday. We'll be following up because as soon as we did the story, there were like 3 or 5 emails that came through. It was all over Facebook.
Right.
Just, there's no answer.
No. Right.
There's a
It's
lot of-
interesting. It's a tricky situation.
Yeah. There's a
What
lot of
do you
rumors
want?
about, is
Yeah.
it kids doing something or
Yeah.
what is it? And
Right.
thankfully so far, I haven't heard any reports of any like damage or like real impact besides
Yeah.
just middle of the night.
Noise pollution
Yes.
is what it is.
Like living next to an expressway. Yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor was leaf blowing his roof at 7:30 last night.
Oh, come on.
Don't know what you're doing.
Doing
out
the
there.
gutters? Blowing them out?
I guess so. Why else would you be walking around on your roofs with a leaf blower?
It's daylight still around that time,
seems-
right? You can see enough?
Yeah, it just seems a little silly
Can
though.
we wait till tomorrow, the 1st of April?
I don't get it.
It was too nice yesterday to not do anything in the yard.
Yeah.
We did. And Steph ordered a bunch of leaf bags and started going. She was raking outside and I was using the leaf blower and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like the middle of October.
Man.
I was like, we're going to need 30 bags,
All
maybe.
those
Seriously.
leaves.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, what do we do? And I was like, well, we'll have to go find a place to put them somewhere. She's got special bags that are safe for the environment. They
Yeah.
break down and things
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
That's
So
nice.
it's nonstop. So maybe that's
Yeah.
some of what I got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got to get a compost pile going in the backyard.
I should. It'd be a mountain. It would look like a landfill. It just leaves. Have that.
Mow them down and then bury them or something like that. Yeah, I've put leaves on my list of to-dos. Yesterday, my outdoor activity, I have a tarp that I put over my smoker, and it's got a bunch of rips in it, and I knew there was going to be rain coming, so I wanted to fix it. So what I did was, the rips are like right in the middle, so I took it and I folded it over just like this, and then I just used duct tape and taped it on the sides, and it actually worked pretty well.
I've done that too for the patio furniture because when I flip stuff over, the legs when the snow's on it, will eventually bust through.
Right.
And those things are $80, $100 depending on the size that you need, like a good all-weather cover.
Sure.
And so I've got electric tape, duct tape, whatever can.
Yes.
Just patch it on and hope it
it on
holds
there.
for another
The
season.
new Blackstone's got a new fancy Blackstone case on it, though. So
says it.
that should be good. And I found a scrapyard to get rid of my old grill. So I'm going to bring that there, see if I can make $20 out of it.
Oh, that's a good
Because
way.
there's plenty of measure. There's like a good 20 pounds of metal on there, 30 pounds.
I haven't thought
So-
about that. I think every time I've done it, I just put it at the end of the road. Someone grabs it.
Yeah, well, they probably make
Go get
that
some
$20 or
$20 to it.
$30. Well, you don't make any money on your cans either. So.
I looked that up. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You wrote down that golf is back.
Yes, I was on the thruway yesterday, and you drive by Ravenwood, which
Yeah.
I always take a look, and I saw some golfers out there, saw some carts out there. So their Facebook says they were open over the weekend. Sunday was a great day for golf. Yesterday was a great day for golf, and cart path only, $60, lowest rate for 18 holes.
I know. Ravenwood's one of those places. I do love it, but the prices get up when you get into summertime until you're waiting for the fall twilight. We did check, by the way, our station with the county courses. I don't think they have a date yet, but we're supposed to be getting an interview. The only other one I'd really seen was Eagle Vale, which they're known for squeezing people out there whenever they can. They've done a couple
they
days
probably were
here
open.
and there.
During the week in the spring. That's going to be your cheapest golf.
Yes.
And then obviously late in the season. But yeah, I mean, go now if you want cheap golf.
I will do that when they have their normal rates. And the other site is Golf Now. People who've booked tee times have probably done that. They have a partnership where they get like these scraps of the +1 for a group of 3 that's
sure.
already booked. And
Squeeze
maybe
in.
like a hot tee time and you can book one, but it's
Yeah.
usually like waking up morning of, finding it is like 8:45 and you look at the clock and it's 8:20 and you're like, can I get there in time? And you just rush out and then you're just with a group of guys or women and they're like, hi,
Yeah.
I'm Brendan. I'm your
Squeeze
fourth.
right in.
Yeah, I'm your fourth for that. You mentioned Victor. Over the weekend, we went to the mall. And
Nice.
we went to it was like a spring season kickoff at a garden place over there. And they had a bounce house and stuff for kids. It was awesome. And as we were leaving, because we were just past the mall over there by the Thirsty Turtle,
Yeah.
I saw the giant car wash that they opened up.
Oh, Delta.
The Delta Sonic
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And I said, Steph, I was like, this is your car. We got to go. And I can pull this up. It's huge what they have there.
Yes.
It's a huge complex.
Yes.
They've got indoor vacuuming area
Yes.
for their Delta Club, whatever they
Very
want to call
nice.
it.
I did that once.
The whole oil change detailing section.
Yeah.
And
they'll
then the
spray your car. Yeah.
large chute. I was lost trying to figure out how to pull in the right way to
It
get
is
in
a little
there.
awkward.
She doesn't have the membership anymore. And I pull up and I'm like, you haven't had the underwash since winter. Let's get this done.
Sure.
The car needs to be clean. So I pull up and the young guy was standing there and he's like, how can I help you? And I was like, I need not the lowest, the step up. It's
Yeah.
like Super Guest, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like when you buy a bottle of wine at a restaurant.
yes.
You don't want the bottom.
No.
Just get one.
Just a little bit. Not the most expensive. We don't need like $100 or anything like that.
Yeah.
Give me like 30.
Right.
And he goes, well, how about this membership so-and-so? And I'm like,
He's already
I
trying
don't-
to get you sell you on a membership.
yeah, they were right there. And he was just leaning up against the door. Like this was going to be a talk. And the kids are in the back. Stephanie's right there. I keep looking at her. I've got the credit card. I'm like, do you want it? And she was like, well, maybe. And I'm like,
Yeah.
He's like, if you do it, you got free washes till the end of the month. But he's like, or come back on the 1st and you can pay for that one and you'll get, basically a prorated month out of it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, well, just give me the one, and then we'll have to come back next month in April, and I'll take care of it then.
Yeah.
And he was like, you sure? Because I can always do it. And he pulled out a brochure. I was like, just the one. It took about 5-6 minutes.
Oh, what a good salesman.
I know, it was. And this is maybe a college kid somewhere,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they've got
yeah.
the whole pitch. They were good.
Right.
And so we go through, nice long wash. They had
Lots of lights.
4 guys in there at the where they look at your tag, see what you paid for, which watch, and they press the button.
Yeah.
So they were all doing training because it's new and they're getting ready for the season.
Ah.
And went through, and it was nice. I did not do the dry hand toweling
Really?
after that. Do you?
I did it once because I went the wrong way. And then the second time I went through, I was like, not getting that done again.
So you ended up next to
It's
it.
awkward.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I know. And like, are you supposed to tip? What do you say to them? How long
Yeah.
do you stay? And I'm like,
Right.
it'll air dry. You'll be fine.
If I have $1, I definitely won't give it to him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It feels weird.
The other thing is when he's doing this back and forth, the sales pitch, he's like, well, get on the app, go to the website, put in your email, and you'll get a discount. And so I open it up, and it's like, insert your email for special perks. And he's like, that's it. So I put it in, and then it comes up, and it's like 15 off for the other services. And I was like, oh, you didn't get the car wash one. I was like, no. And now you got my data and my email. And I was like, I don't need an oil change right now. I got a mechanic where I'm going to go.
Right.
And it was this whole back and forth,
geez.
this dance. Yeah.
Yeah. The sales guys.
It's nice, though. It's huge.
It's
out
a beautiful
there in
facility.
Victor.
And I think it's if you like vacuuming inside.
Yes. Still got to do that. I did not stop.
Their vacuuming area, we did do that, and it was actually pretty nice. You could lay the mat. There's an area to lay your mat down and everything. So
It's good. We got more on the pod. We'll talk about some Red Wings. Also, the GMAC attack.
Oh, yeah.
At Syracuse with thousands of people for the introduction. Coming up. Back here on the pod this Tuesday morning, the final day of March, the 31st for 2026. I just stepped out to grab some water, saw Izzy Garcia. This is her last day. And
today's her last day.
said, good luck with it. We're going to miss her. And yeah, you got to come up with the final story.
Yeah.
This is it.
Right.
A final pitch where there's no follow-up. Like if she wants to do the Webster sound noises,
Yeah.
we got to have the
That's gonna
conclusion
be it.
today. This will
Right.
be it.
That's going to be it. I'm sure she'll find something to do.
Yep. And she'll have her new gig. Jerry McNamara has his. I feel like we've done 3 or 4 introductions for him of taking over Syracuse.
Yeah, I know, right.
In the last couple of weeks, from when it was the rumors to when he's actually taking it. And yesterday, he had his formal, official, becoming a thing press conference. They had thousands of people there.
Psyched.
Psyched.
There's so much hype around this guy.
There is, of course, the hero from the lone title run all those years ago with the Mellow team. He turned around Siena, just down the road from Syracuse,
Yep.
near Albany, in a couple of years, got them back in the tournament, and now he's coming back home. He had a nice exchange with a student journalist there. It was fun. He dropped a Step Brothers movie line as well during part of his interview.
Yeah.
He said, though, he's got one goal up on the hill as he gave that hug to the new AD, and here it is.
But make no mistake, you know why I'm here. Anybody that knows me knows why I'm here. I'm here to win. It's who I am, and it's who I will always be. Let's get this thing going.
How about that? Gets you
like
fired up.
Like a politician, which he kind of is with being the coach, and then it's raising money, paying players,
Yes.
things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Turning the program around.
yeah, and it's just, let's get back in the win column.
Is he going to run a zone?
I don't know what he did.
I don't think so. I think it's
I think he can. It's you
You got to be able to do both.
Yeah, and he
Ideally.
I love the new AD. Of course, I'm a Cuse alum, and it's just like
Yeah.
we're going out, we're going to raise money. You got to open up your pocketbooks, your
Yes.
accounts, all the
Yeah.
hedge fund people, alums, and donate, and he'll be part of that. I listened to an interview. It was on the Dan Patrick Show with what's the coach at UConn, Dan Hurley,
Yeah.
who
After
now
the
in
crazy-
the Final Four,
Yeah.
crazy. He's wild.
Yeah. My wife and I were talking yesterday, like one of the best moments we've seen in sports history in many years.
He, after that game-winning shot Sunday, he headbutted the ref.
He did?
So he's like on the sideline, and he's crazy. His jacket's half off.
Yeah.
He's screaming, and within about 5 seconds, puts on a serious face, just kind of looking.
Yeah.
And the ref, they think they've got some history, and it's kind of friendly going back and forth.
Yeah.
And they both just like touch heads for like a little bit and do that. He's crazy.
Not like a real headbutt, but
No, it wasn't like this, but they were
Yeah,
like, if you're
yeah.
about to fight and you're like head to head with somebody like me and you like that, yeah. But he was asked, what's the most a player's ever asked for money? And he said $4.5 million.
Oh, really?
So that's a year. It's insane.
That's amazing.
Jim Boeheim had said for an ACC team, you're looking at least 10 million, 12 million.
Wow.
To pay.
So that's like $1 million a player, but you gotta. It's
Yeah.
probably gonna be
Those are rosters.
top heavy.
And
so you can
football's
do-
like 20, 30.
that's incredible.
It's insane.
It shows
And
you how much money there is in college basketball.
Yes. And this is just donors who are like, I want to be able to say my college won. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. The guy who sits courtside who runs all the recycling and garbage businesses around Syracuse.
There's just so
West Virginia.
much money out there. Bro.
I know. To donate. I'm
People
like,
have
man,
so much
I
money.
haven't given $5 to a college.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, I know. So much to just
People
toss
are
that
really-
around.
It's just people have like stupid money. It's just like there's so much money out. It's play. It's toy. It's nothing to them.
Texas teams, when it's just oil money, and they're like, we're
Yeah.
buying out Jimbo Fisher from A&M. What do we owe him? $70 million. I'm like, all right, get him out. Let's get a new coach.
I mean, look, I'm a Broncos fan.
Yeah.
Okay, the Penner family owns them. They are Walmart.
Are they Walmart? Yeah. Yeah.
It's you want a new stadium, new stadium.
I
You
know.
want a new locker room, new locker room. It's like crazy. Like the things that I'm watching that go, and a lot of the insiders for the Broncos are like, if you want it, you will have it. It's literally like that with the Broncos organization. It's crazy.
It is crazy. You bring up the NFL, so the league meetings are happening this week, and this is the time when they kind of drop some news, not so much about trades or anything, but the Super Bowl. So 63, that'll be in 2029, going back to Vegas at the Flying Saucer, the UFO that is Allegiant Stadium. The league shared that Monday as everyone, the GMs and coaches, are in Phoenix. It's the second time Vegas will host this game. It did in 2024. That brought in about $1 billion in economic impact, like Vegas needs the money.
Yeah.
And next year's Super Bowl 60, that'll be at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, so just outside LA. That's where the Rams won it when they beat the Bengals. So they won their home stadium.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
This one
sure.
was Brock Purdy and Patrick Mahomes when the Chiefs won theirs, whichever one that was. And I think that's hosting WrestleMania this year, or maybe it did last year. Yeah. So they're going back.
Vegas is a cool spot. It's if you haven't gone, you got to check it out. Try fly in. There's lots to do outside of Vegas. It's not just the Strip like everybody thinks it is, and I mean, there's so much to do there. The Dome has gotten on my bucket list to see. I hear it's an incredibly cool place. Every
Yes.
time I see videos out of there, it's like just
The
incredible.
giant sphere. That's
Sphere is a-
Zach
yeah,
Brown Band just had a run there. You see the huge concerts, like U2, I think, was
U2
there.
did a while. There was a lot of DJs that have gone there as well.
People are like
So-
that it's life changing. Besides just on the outside when they make it a giant emoji or whatever, an eyeball, just kind of out of your
Yeah.
window.
Yeah.
It's on a bucket list too. I don't have many things like that where I want to go.
Right.
I actually got a email back in the fall and I asked Steph if we wanted to go because Kenny Chesney's going to be there this summer.
Cool.
And I was like, that would be fun. Like the island themes, whatever they're going to put up
Yeah,
on the giant
yeah.
sphere.
Sure.
And she said, how about you do a guys trip? And I was like, I wanted to take you. Like, let's do a quick couples getaway.
Yeah.
You could hear or something.
Right.
And
No, she said you do that.
yeah, she said I should.
That's funny. Our Jim Tortora, our digital producer, he said that it just dominates the skyline.
It's
Like when you see it, you can't see it in this video here, but
Yeah.
he said when you're looking around, that's what pops up.
he's got family out there, and of course. Jennifer Lukey, who's down the street at Channel 10, they went out there for a trip, and they've got a relative in the Blue Man Group.
In the Blue Man Group, yeah.
Like I think one of
Yes, probably.
the Blue Men. Yeah. This is wild. That's
pretty cool.
I know. I thought it was a joke when we heard about that, but that was cool. Something that's gone viral is this arrest in Michigan. This popped up on my feed yesterday. So here's this woman. She's been detained for something. She is handcuffed in the back of the car. The window's halfway down. Police
Yeah.
are searching a truck
This
next
is
to this. And you see this bystander just recording this whole thing,
Yeah.
just watching her.
Look at that.
It's like an escape artist, truly.
One leg.
One leg. I'm thinking she's going to bust it.
It looks like she's gonna fall on her face, and then just perfectly.
Y'all seen it live.
There she goes,
This is
running
live.
away.
It's like fake.
And he's like whispering, and then they turn.
Robert,
Yeah,
Bobby.
Bob Williams right there. And there it is. And here come the
They didn't
officers
see this, bro.
who come back around. And he's laughing. He's like, they're going to see she's gone. So hopefully it wasn't anything like big or major, but. And now they know she's out.
It's like looking for her.
Yeah, look. So he's going to go
Looking
check
on
the other side.
That is so funny.
God.
Like this is a problem. How did she get out?
It's crazy.
Listen, look.
And she just peeks and she's looking and she's like,
Just
I'm
you know
I'm
what?
going to do it.
I'm gonna bail. She's like smiling.
And then you got to figure out, what do I do now?
You said you know
locked
how
up?
to get out of handcuffs.
If your hands are like tied or if you're cuffed, it's
Yeah. What's the
somehow
technique?
it shows up. You never know what video when you're scrolling is going to show up. And I've seen this, I know, like 2 or 3 times. It's
Yeah.
basically the same guy. And he's like, if you're ever in this situation, and it's
Yeah.
basically, heaven forbid, like a hostage situation, if your hands are behind your back
Yeah.
and you're wrapped like around a pole or a chair.
Okay.
And he's basically how you can get up
Oh.
to kind of free yourself that way to run for it.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm like sitting down there and taking down notes, or I should like dictate it. And I'm like, if I ever, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I watching
Right.
this? And
Yeah.
maybe she saw it.
I
You know,
always
happen
think
up.
of those situations like if I'm ever in this situation, I deserve to be there, and I'm done. I'm cooked.
I know, it's just
Don't
like,
try to get me out.
oh my gosh.
I always think like when I'm a kid, you think like if you're in a zombie apocalypse, like what would you do to survive and get through it? I'd be like, now as a 30-something-year-old man, I'm like, just bite me, send me right to the zombies.
First, I'm like,
they look
let
like
me-
they're having a better time.
let me log out of all my accounts first.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
make sure everything like banks and messages. I
Yeah.
told Steph, I was like, just log out of everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the whole like doomsday preppers and stuff.
I know.
I'm like, they're all like ready for.
I'm not going to make it.
I'm not going to make it.
No.
They can have their fun living with the 1,000 people that are left on Earth. I'll be toast with everybody else.
Or you'll be a zombie, and those zombies are
Yeah.
doing just fine. Why do you think they keep making these movies? Now they're
doing
like
just
28
fine.
years, 28 decades later, after 28 weeks later, with all that.
yeah, they're all raving together.
They are,
It's
they
all a
are.
good time.
Oh, fun show, fun show. We're supposed to have Red Wings baseball at 4:05 this afternoon.
Oh man,
I don't know.
you got
I
radar
don't
pulled
know.
up?
Let's see.
I should have a little bit of radar pulled up. There it is. Yeah. So there's Rochester. This wave right here that you see coming in. It's across Erie County, Genesee, and then Wyoming County. This should be it for this morning. So I think it's probably going to take another 45 minutes or so. Give it to about 10:30. This gets out of here. And then we've got several hours of dry time in the middle of the day. So we'll see if that can survive through 4 p.m. Because if we dry out, I'm trying to stay optimistic here. Get well into the 60s, hit 70, dries the field out, and then the storms that will show up this afternoon, you just have to hope that they miss the ballpark. That's the big thing. We got storms later today. If we get lucky, they miss the ballpark, and we can go off without a hitch. This might be, if that happens, this might be one of the best opening days possible.
Last year, it was put off like 2 or 3 days because it was winter weather.
was winter.
Dealing with that. And this, so tomorrow they're 6:05, so they could do a doubleheader if they needed to. And then they've got 105 games from through the weekend.
Thursday
So they
looks
have that.
all right. Friday looks pretty good. Saturday, not too bad. So for what it's worth, I think we got some better days coming ahead.
They are pumped. We had Dan Mason on the Sunrise Show. He was cooking the White Hots. Says he likes it with a good bit of meat hot on it. And then all the
Meat
gear. He
sauce.
said they got more than 100 hats. They're
Yeah.
pink, rainbow, red, black, plates, non-plates, everything. So we're going to have an update from that on the noon show. And then back here tomorrow for the pod with a voice.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.